Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps on lifting higher, higher and higher. I said your love keeps on lifting higher and higher. So, yeah, I think the first official date with Sarah and I was virtual. It was at the tail end of coronavirus, and not the tail end of coronavirus, the tail end of Omicron, whatever it was. It was right before she was going to go with her sister to Miami, and I think there is a dispute whether if we were both wearing hoodies or if I was just wearing my Orioles hoodie and she was dressed more formally, but I'm pretty sure she was wearing like her blue like tech hoodie. It was probably her smile walking into the coffee shop, and I remember it took probably about 20 minutes for our orders, and I got to witness it a few times, perhaps through nervous laughter, but I was immediately drawn to it, and I always think about it whenever I miss her. One thing that Sarah can't live without, I would say, just a multitude of workout apps to cycle through and choose from. I think Sarah's best quality, she thoughtfully like approaches every scenario in question, and I think this is reflected in her excellent work as an attorney for NRDC, and also just helping me navigate some sticky issues in my life sometimes, and um, as well as her very thoughtful and thorough meal planning each week and through our various farmers market and grocery store trips. What is Sarah most afraid of? I don't really know that question, and without getting too morbid, I would say, bugs in general. Sometimes on hikes, a bug will fly out and there will be a very large, loud gasp, which always kind of shocks me because I don't really know what you expect on a hike other than bugs. I would also say one of the cats hopping on her lap is another thing she's very afraid of. I mean, I guess like non-alcoholic, I would say coffee with uh, half and half and sweet cream. For alcoholic, I mean red wine, but a cocktail, I think she would lean a little bit something on the sweeter side, not so alcohol forward, but she would always ask for a waiter or waitress's recommendation. What food is Sarah the best at cooking? That one's easy. I would say cabbage. Just any cabbage dish, any opportunity to get like a very large, healthy looking cabbage, and then look through cookbooks and figure out what can she use that cabbage in is her strength and what she's best at. What is Sarah's guilty pleasure? wild berry Skittles. I don't know if there's like a specific place. I feel like it would be somewhere, in the mountains with access to quality sushi and Indian food and farmers markets, as well as hikes. So wherever that may be, I think we would both be very interested in. I would say my friend Rob will probably be the most drunk, but he probably won't be the most outwardly drunk. Um, who will cry the most? Uh, I think Mir is a good bet. I think my friend from work, Jamie, is a good one. Also, my mom, Linda. I would say those are probably like the three, like, clubhouse leaders or who Vegas would have the lowest odds on. When did I realize I was in love with Sarah? I think after that first in-person date, uh, I don't know if it was quite love at first sight, but I felt different. Um, and I felt like this was someone that I wanted to understand more and to be with more. Um, I think I was very attracted to someone who, had a strong sense of self and knew who they were. Um, and yeah, I just kind of like let that evolve and, let those feelings grow over the next, couple months. And, I think, on our first trip away to West Virginia, there was a moment where I used the wrong water source in our coffee, and the tone that she used, uh, for me not listening to her, I think that might have like kicked in, and yeah, I just realized this is someone that I want to make do everything I can to make happy and feel loved. What does Sarah find most attractive about you? I would say uh, maybe my kindness and acceptance of who she is, and just how much I love her. Um, I think for me it was when I wanted to introduce her to Mary. Just how much I loved and adored Sarah and wanting her to be a part of both of me and Mary's life. I'm gonna say like the first two. So the first kiss was in the living room on the couch in our house. The second one was in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven in Baltimore where we got honked at to move the car. I would definitely say a farmer's market. I would say when I'm away and she has to clean the cat's litter box. Advice for Sarah on her bachelorette weekend: just have fun and enjoy it with your closest family and friends. That's why your love